Hey peeps, what's up? It's your girl Ash Brown. Yes, thank you, darlings. Thank you for joining me. I know that I'm a day late. I fell off yesterday. I got just caught up in some work stuff, and before I knew it, it was like 9 p.m. I was like, oh snap, I didn't do my top 3s, so I'm gonna do them today. That's all right. I know that y'all was wondering to see what's on Ash's mind this week, what's going on this week. So first off, I want to say I just finished a session of Just Dance. This is week 3 of Just Dance, and I gotta tell y'all, I'm loving it. I'm getting one of the best workouts of my life. When I tell you I'm sweating like nobody's business, I'm sweating in ways that I haven't sweat in years. It's been a while since I've sweat like that, and it's just been insane. I love it. The tracks. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. The tracks have been insane. Like, these are songs from the 70s and last year and the mid 90s. Like, it's all kinds of tracks, and they get you pumped up. It puts you back into that mindset. The 90s, in my personal opinion, the 90s was the best era in music across the board. I said it. I put it out into the universe. I did. What you gonna do about it? What you gonna say about it, bae? All right, so that's my first little tidbit. The next tidbit is going into NWA. If you guys don't know about NWA, I don't know what kind of rock you've been living under. NWA is just classic hip hop. They're a huge part of the growth of hip hop, and it started out on the West Coast. And notably in the last 2 weeks, 2 members of that group have come into the news recently. And the first one that I want to mention is Dr. Dre. Y'all know Dr. Dre. Don't act like you don't know who Dr. Dre is. You know about Dr. Dre. And in the last couple of weeks, it's been put out there that his daughter, one of his children, has been homeless. She's been living out of a car, and it's just a really bad situation, and she doesn't understand why her father doesn't reach out and help her financially. And this woman is allegedly 38 years old. I'm 38, ma'am. And what I have to say for that is, just because your father, just because your relative, just because you know somebody who's famous or may have a few more coins in the bank, doesn't mean that they owe you anything. The fact that this woman is grown, she's got kids, and allegedly what was said was that he asked her not to go to the press and talk about, whatever the press want to drag through the mud. And evidently she did, for a few dollars, a few chump change, a little bit of a chump change. And after that, he cut her off in 2020, something along that lines. Somewhere along there, he cut her off because he told you not to talk to the press, and you went and talked anyways. Sound like consequence of actions to me. Again, nobody owes anybody anything in this life. You don't know, nobody owes anybody anything. And the fact that she is going to the press again, and to the TMZs and all the different salacious papers and fake journalists, it's sad to see something like that happen. Because be it that I know a lot of people in the industry, and I know there's a whole other side to the industry that the public just doesn't know about. You're not meant to know about it. Smoke and mirrors of it. And we don't know everything that's gone on in the background, but we do know that he was financially backing her for a while. And now he's not. And it's just disappointing that people continue to go to the press. I get flashbacks now of Meghan Markle's father going to the press. Allegedly he sent her a dozen roses for her 40th birthday, and went to the press again after that to say that he sent her a dozen roses for her 40th birthday, and it wasn't acknowledged. People sitting up here trying to get their fake shine on. When you sit up here and air somebody out, that doesn't mean that you're going to be put on the pedestal. You're going to be just, oh my gosh, we have to talk to this person. No, that's not how it's going to go. So it's just, that's a sticky situation. And everyone knows that Dre is going through his divorce right now, and that's a sticky situation as well. So he's probably not loving the press right now because of situations like this, on top of his already legal problems. So, that was crazy. So the second one that I wanted to go into was Eazy-E. Eazy-E. I was a kid when Eazy had passed. I was like, I don't know, like 10 or 11 years old. And at that time, be it that I was paying attention to hip hop, I didn't know everything. I didn't know everybody. I didn't know all the groups and all the connections and stuff. And the only thing that I knew when Eazy-E passed was that it was put out there that he contracted AIDS and died. That's all that was told. That's all the press talked about. That's all that was put out there. Well, now one of his daughters, I believe her name is Abby, she and her mother basically find it very curious that his passing happened so fast and so quick, and anybody around him that he was affiliated with or dealing with or dating or whatever the case was, no one was HIV positive. Nobody had AIDS. So they decided to start a journey to find answers to that adage that they had as far as what really happened. So they collaborated with WeTV for a series that's starting August the 12th at 10 p.m. EST on WeTV. And it's called The Mysterious Death of Eazy-E. And I was fortunate enough, because, I'm a pulse of the press, darling. Yes, darling. I was fortunate enough to actually do a pre-screening of it, and it was pretty compelling. It was pretty compelling. Ultimately, I saw one episode of it. I didn't see the whole series. I saw one episode of it, and there was a lot of stuff that I didn't know. A lot of things that were just really kind of sketch. Like, his tombstone had the wrong birth year on it. His death certificate had the wrong birth year on it. There was a lot of moving pieces. The Suge Knight interview on Kimmel, that was suspicious. Who jokes about injecting someone with AIDS blood? So I absolutely can see why the daughter wanted to do this documentary, this special, to get to the bottom of it. But I don't know if she'll ever really have all the answers that she wants. And I don't think that she's really going to get all the answers that she is looking for. I think that there's a lot that's being uncovered for them. And that's also, it's a very good thing to have. But ultimately, we'll see what happens with it. But she got the death certificate, which they never had before. They never had access to it. There's just a whole bunch of, there's a lot that went into Eazy-E's passing than just, oh, well, he had AIDS and he died. Y'all, they're saying that he passed super quick, super fast. They said they ain't never seen nobody that had AIDS just expire like that. It was like accelerated. And there's a lot of theories out there. There's a lot of theories about it. And so this series is going to explore those theories through facts. And what I like most about it is that they're not just going off a hearsay, or this one said this, that one said that. They're actually going through and doing their own investigation. Towards the end of this episode 1 that I saw, the mother actually hinted towards questioning Suge, talking to Suge. Because essentially, all right, without giving out too much, I don't want to tell y'all the whole story of everything, but Suge Knight was a part of, was it Ruthless Records? Y'all can correct me if that's wrong. But he was actually a part of Eazy's entourage as security. And so they were friends. And it looked to me like Suge was like studying the business from that aspect in order for him to build his legacy and his company. And from there, Allegedly, it's been put out there that he kind of encouraged Dre to leave and to do his own thing and to not be up under Easy. And that seemed to cause a lot of tension, a bit of a rift between them. And Dre just stopped coming to rehearsals and stuff. And allegedly, Suge, I'm saying allegedly because I wasn't there. I can't speak on some stuff that I wasn't there, I didn't witness. But allegedly, they hinted towards Suge kind of intimidating Easy in a way with him and his goons, intimidating him to get Dre out of his contract with him. And like I said, there's a lot of hearsay. I don't know what's fact from fiction, but I do like the fact that they're going through and seeking out paperwork and seeking out the people that were involved and the people that were there. So it should be a very interesting season, darling. Yes, it should. So when you do get a chance, go and check it out on WeTV. It starts on Friday. Is it Friday? It's Friday the 12th. I hope it is. August the 12th. Either Thursday or Friday. I think it's Friday. I don't know. I'm really bad with the calendar right now. If I don't have it in front of me, I can't tell you. No, the 12th is tomorrow. It's actually Thursday. Because it's Friday the 13th coming out. Oh, snap. Friday the 13th. Anyways, I hope that you guys had a great week. I love you to pieces. Thank you for all your support of the Ash Said It Daily podcast show. 500,000 streams worldwide. Woo woo. 1,700 plus episodes and growing. Shout out to my peeps over at Nacho Daddy. You know, Nacho Daddy's in Duluth, GA. I'm going to be out there today, tomorrow. You never know when you might see me at a Nacho Daddy's in Duluth. We used to hold them down in Vegas a lot, so that's pretty much the story. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for all of your support. Ooh, I got lashes, baby. What? Put those lashes on, honey. We are doing it. I'll holler at y'all later. Deuces.